So real quick before the story gets started, let me keep it a stack with y'all. It's hard to remember some of the dates. This is 92 and 93. Y'all figure it out. It's all real life, real spit though. I hope you enjoy. Facts. God bless you. Never let a demon stress you out. It's Antonio Bicicleta, Latin Pain, everything. Real life, real spit. No fool.
Yeah. I waited a long time for this one, son. No, I wanna take y'all on a trip. Back in the day, it go hot peas and butter. Come and get your supper. Run and tell your mother about that wild Latin.
So once again, this song, Antonio Bicicleta, Latin Pain, everything. This real life, real spit. Check it out. Last time I took y'all from 79 to July of 1992. My mom's left my old step pops, you know what I'm saying, and bounced to Allerton Avenue. I didn't want to go. I told her no. He came back home from work. I never got to tell him that they left because he wasn't the nicest dude and he ain't let me talk. Anyway, sent him upstairs to go find out for himself while I booked it to my aunt's house to ask my cousin Jay, yo, where my mom's moved to. He tells me, yo, they moved to Kruger and Allerton, and between Allerton and Arna, I'll take you. I asked my aunt for a token. She gave both of us a token, and we took off. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to Allerton Avenue, White Plains Road, Kruger, Highland, Wallace, Barnes. Now, a lot of people don't talk about those hoods, but those hoods is official tissue blades, busted scum missiles. You heard? So there I was, summer 1992. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to junior high school. You feel me? When the school starts again, I'm going to the 8th grade. You know what I mean? It's beautiful over there. At first, you think it's a nice area. What you don't know is, though, White Plains Road from Allerton to Gun Hill and beyond, it get really, 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 really lit. Now, I'm from Bedford Park, and it's lit over there, too. It's fun. It's a beautiful place to live. You know what I'm saying? It's hip-hop and all that. But White Plains Road was a whole nother world to me. I don't know nobody. I don't got nobody but my little sisters and my cousins used to come through and check me out. I had some cousins living Edenwald Projects, and they part of the story, too. You know what I mean? Shout out to George, Felix, Mitchell. God bless y'all. You feel me? So there I was again, right? Let me slow down. I'm living in Allerton Avenue, man, in between Arnold and Allerton on Kruger. You heard? My upstairs neighbors was gangsters. We don't know. My mom's works for the force, and so does this new dude that I just met. And I didn't give him the time of day because I felt disloyal to my old step-pops, and I didn't really want a father. I didn't want a father no more. You know what I'm saying? My biological father, I really didn't know if we rocked like that. My ex-stepfather, sometimes he was a dick. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, Lord Father God. You know what I mean? And now we got this new dude, and I'm like, nah, I'm all right with that. You know what I mean? So I start hopping out the window, checking out the scenery late at night. You know what I'm saying? I start getting like, oh, this is kind of scary out here, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? I was addicted to the thrill of the rush. You know, running away was fun for me. You know what I'm saying? From the first time going to Coney Island, I always wanted to take a look at the world on my own 2 feet. So there I was. One day, though, you know what I'm saying? One day, not too long later, after moving there, I'm waiting for the bus on the 26th on Allerton. And I'm going to go back to my old block when this girl walks by. She gives me the eye. I give her the eye back. She keep it moving, though. She's laughing, giggling, whatever. I don't know nothing about girls, bro. You heard? I don't know nothing about girls. It's July of 1992. I'm about to be 13. I don't know nothing about no girls. Huh? You hear me? I ain't had no game, none of that. My swag was off and all that. Plus, I'm wearing a French toast outfit while everybody wearing cross colors and all that, representing Zulu Nation and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was just not the coolest dude on that side of things. But anyway, she gave me the eye, give her the eye back. She kept it moving with her friends. I jump on the bus. I go about my day. I go back home. It's regular schmegular. A couple of days pass by, though. I'm back at the bus stop. She see me. She woke up to me. She grabbed my hand. She's like, yo, come with us. Come with us. I'm like, come with y'all where? She's with her friends. You know what I'm saying? She Boricua, but her friends was black. She grabbed me by the hand. We run to junior high school 135. This is the first time I'm seeing it. They're telling me we all gonna sneak into school because there's a ghost in the school. I'm telling them there ain't no ghost in that school and we're gonna get locked up. But we didn't get locked up. We all snuck into the school. Somebody broke in, opened the door for the rest of us. We ran through like a bunch of doofies. You know what I'm saying? There was no ghost. Shorty kissed me though in the girls' locker room thing. I'm like, oh snap. Now, I kissed the girl before, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never really tongue no girl down. Shorty had skills I didn't even know about, you know what I mean? Like, she was born for that. I don't know. God bless her, though. You feel me? Next thing, I felt weird about it. I leave. Going about my life, you heard? School's about to, my birthday comes, school's about to start back up, you know what I'm saying, in September. One day I'm outside, when these dudes came and stepped to me, they was like, yo, your name is Mike? I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? Why you so mad about my name? He's like, nah, yo, you talking to my girl. Well, apparently, dude thought that the girl that put me to the school was his girl, and I don't care whose girl she was. I'm like, yo, my man, look, B, I'm from Bedford Park. Like, I don't even know y'all. Like, you can keep that girl. He's like, yo, stop talking to her. You know what I'm saying? If she say something, you don't say nothing. He with his boys and all that. I'm like, all right, bro, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whatever. You heard, keep the chick. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I go home. When I get home, she's in my house, bro. She's getting to know my mother. She's chilling with my little sisters. I'm like, yo, who is Shorty? Why she so crazy? She got some other young nigga in love with her, and she's over here acting like we together. You know what I'm saying? God bless her, though. Anyway, that day, she became my girlfriend, son. We didn't even have a talk about it. Like, I would have liked to know that we was going to do that, but I guess that's what we did. I was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So school starts back up. It's 1992. She goes to one school, I go to another. But after school, I would hang out with her, you know what I'm saying, in my mom's crib, whatever. You feel me? And it was all salsa, con pollo malta. You know what I mean? We was just kids falling for each other. You know what I mean? She's pretty cool, too. She's still pretty dope. Salute to you. So, yo, anyway, I'm going to junior high school 80, bro. It's my first year. And I'm not the freshest kid on the block. School starts up. The first day of school was lit for me, though. This is a fact. Shout out to Vincent Rodriguez, man. V rocks forever. Rest in peace. I went to school. My mom's bought me some trash outfit that was kind of high watery. I even took the bus to school like that. You know what I'm saying? I had to take 2 buses. The 26 to the concourse, down to Meshuggah across the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm in junior high school 80, and I'm not fresh. My man's even too, man. I got in front of the school. My man's was like, yo, Mike, yo, why you wearing that, son? I'm like, yo, my mom's want me to look professional for school. She's like, nah, this is the Bronx, son. You can't wear that. I had a whole, like, jean jacket outfit, but it was like a button-down jean shirt with these kind of slacky, kind of jeany, I don't know what to call it, but they were kind of high waters. You remember when you used to go to junior high school when it's your first day, they sit everybody in the auditorium, you know what I'm saying, and they start calling your name to find out who your teacher is? Well, I'm sitting next to this kid from Gun Hill, you know what I'm saying? His name was LeVar. You heard? Shout out to him, too. And some other dudes. Now, we from Bedford Park, but there's a bunch of Gun Hill niggas there, too. You know what I mean? And shout out to Gun Hill. You feel me? I guess Gun Hill is the real. God bless y'all. You know what I mean? But anyway, one dude looks over at my pants, and he said, yo, you waiting for a flood? I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that meant. I'm waiting for a flood. I looked at my pants, man, my joint's hot water. I'm like, oh, he got jokes on the pants. He gonna learn something today. You heard? Clyde, LeVar, Albert, God bless him, man. We became cool. God bless these brothers, though. But, yo, me and my son V-Ross wound up getting it on. Some Albanian kid wound up beating my son up that day. You heard? I jumped in. I kind of got washed up, too, but they liked it us. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, when we came out of they called us. We went to our classes, whatever. After school, some other dude said a joke, too. Some Albanian kid. I don't remember his name. And my nigga Vinny, rest in peace, he's like, yo, watch your mouth, da-da-da-da. And the dude snuck my dude. Boom. So I hit him. Boom. So somebody hit me. Boom. We a bunch of little kids beating each other up. Next thing you know, they left us alone. I went home that day, though, and complained to my moms. I was like, yo, Ma, you got me beat up. She said, wow. I said, yo, look at these jeans, man. Look at these pants, B. I'm waiting for the flood, they say in school. I wasn't waiting for no flood, but that's what they did. You know, kids had jokes in the Bronx. You got to be careful how you dress. So my mom's went and got me like a French toast outfit or something like that. I'm like, Ma, this French toast. They rocking cross colors. You know, we from hip hop. She like, no, you gonna. But it was a fresh outfit. Man, I rocked the crap out that French toast outfit, to be honest with you. Like, it looked dope. You know, it was jean, jacket, jeans. They were baggy. I was like, thank you, Mom. You know what I'm saying? But they was French toast. But I didn't tell nobody. I wasn't telling nobody. I would make sure that the jacket was over the, was big enough to, thank God, the jacket was big enough to cover the little patch on the back of the jeans. People didn't know they was French toast, but they was French toast, yo. Don't tell nobody, but I was rocking that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I go to junior high school, 80 years old, Southside Pollo Malta. I start cutting school. I learn how to cut school all the time. We start going to Bedford Park, you know what I mean? And this dude puts me on one day, coming home from school. I'm walking down Mashula Parkway to go to Bedford Park, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna take the 26 bus and go home to Atherton. So when I'm coming down Mashula Parkway, there's a green garbage can on the corner. There's a bag of weed on the floor. I picked it up. Now, I never smoked weed before, but I seen people do it, and I used to smell it all the time. I got excited. I got my own bag. I ran to my son Vinny, like, yo, V, we got bud. He like, yo, I ain't never smoked no bud. I'm like, yo, let's try it. It was my fault, all my fault. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Vinny Mars, yo, if you see this, I apologize. I'm really sorry. You heard? I shouldn't have did that, but we talked each other into smoking the bud. Crack a Philly, right? We went and got a Philly. We cracked it. We tried to roll it up. We ain't had no skills. I rolled up a flute, bro. That thing had mad holes in it. You could play a song on this blunt. Do-do-do-do-do. You know what I'm saying? If you really wanted to. It was horrible, bro. This blunt was horrible. So we went down the block to my aunt's house, and I told my cousin Jay, yo, Jay, look at this blunt. He was like, yo, what you did to the blunt, bro? Why you stab it up like that? I ain't stab it. I don't know how to roll. So he re-rolled it. He got another Philly, took everything out. We smoked. We got stupid, twisted. We retarded. We laughing, whatever. And that became a habit. I was going over there every day, 1992, to my cousin's house while his mom was at work. We would just blow it down. You know what I'm saying? We would cut school. You know what I'm saying? I got a girl in Allerton, so I would go after, you know what I'm saying, school, go holler at her sometimes, or just talk on the phone. We mainly just talked on the phone that year, you know what I'm saying? Because school or whatever. But I started running around the streets, started cutting school all the time. My mom started getting letters and started putting the pressure on me. You heard? When one day this man was like, yo, Shorty, why don't you come here? You know, from my old block. He's like, yo, you want to get some money? I'm like, hell yeah. What I got to do? He's like, all you got to do is look out. You know what I'm saying? If you see the cops coming, all you got to do is say, ew. And we know the police is coming. You know what I'm saying? Or bajando, subiendo, whatever it was. I started doing that instead of going to school. They was paying me $350 to $400 a week. I liked it. So one day my cousin found out, he put the pressure on me, he made me stop. That was cool. I love him for that. You know what I'm saying? But around this time, I had got a little money, bought me a Helly Hansen outfit. My mom's checked me for the Helly Hansen outfit. Yo, where you got that outfit from? I lied. I said V-Rocks lent it to me. But V-Rocks didn't lend it to me. Now, V-Rocks was doing the same thing I was doing. I was giving him money. He was hanging out with me while I worked. And I would give him some bread. And he would get some fresh clothes, too. His moms would ask him about his clothes. He would say, I gave it to him. We used to lie to our parents about that. We both got bellas for it, too, because they caught us in a lie. Anyway, we going through school. It's fun. It's all salsa, arroz con pollo, Malta. I'm working. I'm doing lookout. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say no names. I mean, I'm chilling on 199 in Decatur sometimes, or up Marion Avenue. I would do a couple of jobs in there, lookout. It didn't last too long, though, because, like I said, my cousin shut that down. He didn't like that news. You know what I mean? He wasn't playing. And my cousin, you don't really want to play with him like that, so I stopped. You know what I mean? But I got these other cousins that live in Edenward Projects. You heard? So I used to cut school, sometimes go over to Edenward, you know what I'm saying, because I lived closer on the Arlington side, and go tear up the streets with them. Felix, Mitchell, Georgie, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gloria. God bless you guys, man. For real, you know what I'm saying? So I used to go sometimes cut school with them. So one day I met White Boy Dave, yo. Now White Boy Dave has swagger, bro. A lot of people know White Boy Dave too by another name, but I'm not gonna say it. You heard? So White Boy Dave, he has swagger. You know what I mean? I'm living my life. I'm loving the Bronx. You feel me? I don't really talk to my step-pops and all that. All I do is cut school and smoke weed this year. You know what I mean? I meet White Boy Dave. White Boy Dave put me onto White Plains Road. We start walking around. He starts showing me the projects. He starts showing me this, that, and the third. You feel me? I start meeting people through him. People liking me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Ox. You know what I'm saying? Yusuf. Like, God bless you guys. You feel me? And I start loving it over there, bro. I loved it so much, yo. I got so addicted after a while, you know what I'm saying, living on that side of the Bronx with all the Jamaican spots and all the, you know what I'm saying, Roddies and pit bulls and the fights in Bronx Park East. And I got addicted to being outside. I got so addicted that I would climb out the window in the middle of the night when my moms was sleeping just to run around the streets with my little Uncle Frankie. You know what I mean? We was just thrilled. You know what I'm saying? We loved the thrill of the rush, you know? Getting in trouble started to become a bad habit. Or at least looking for it started to become addicted. You know what I'm saying? So one day, bro, man, yo, one day, playing around in the streets almost got me hurt, son. You know what I mean? Playing around in the streets almost got me killed. You know, as a little kid. I got kidnapped by some dude on some real shit. Well, he tried, but it didn't work. You know what I mean? I'm walking up Bedford Park one day when I'm supposed to be home, minding my business, you know what I mean, after school. You feel me? I'm walking around the streets. I just wanted to be outside. I'm walking up Bedford Park. I hit the Grand Concourse. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to cross. There's this grown man standing next to me. He's like, yo, what's up, shorty? I'm like, yo, what up, dog? He's like, yo, where you from? Da-da-da, what's your name? I knew I shouldn't be talking to strangers, but I did. You know what I'm saying? I did. I thought I was that dude. You feel me? I'm like, yo, I'm little Mikey. This, that, and the third. He like, yo, little Mikey, you know, you want to make some money? I'm like, well, what I got to do? So he says, it's nothing illegal. It's nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is help me with my school thing. You feel me? I'm going to school to be a chiropractor. You know what I'm saying? If you let me, you know what I'm saying, test some machine on your back, I'll pay you $100. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, you just gonna come with me to the crib. I got this table you lay on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna crack your back, your spine. I'm gonna readjust it or something like that. I'll give you $100. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, I wanted that $100. I was stupid. I was young. I was 13 years old. I said, ew, let's do it. So we jumped in a cab. It was almost like he was like the devil, bro. You know, because he was charming and funny and, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't feel like a threat. And he waved his hand one time and the cab stopped. And we jumped in the cab. We went to Washington Heights, some place in Washington Heights. Yo, we got there. We went upstairs. When we went upstairs, dude told me to take my shirt off. I was uncomfortable with that. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. You know? He was like, nah, it's part of the deal, yo. I'm going to crack your back and I'm going to give you the $100. So I was like, all right, whatever. I took my shirt off. He pulled open this table. I laid on the table. Yo, when I laid on the table, you know what I'm saying, the dude went and he got some candles and, like, it was weird. So I'm like, yo, what you doing? You feel me? I told him, like, yo, I'm not comfortable with this. He was like, yo, just relax. And then he passed me a joint. I took a hit of the joint and I noticed that it don't taste like weed. You heard? It tasted like something else. And after 2 hits of the joint, I was feeling different. It wasn't like weed, bro. It was like something else, you know what I mean? It tasted like toothpaste, you know? I'm like, yo, what's this? And I freaked out. Bruh, yo, dude was like 6'1", 6'2". I'm like 110 pounds, if that. Little Mikey was really little, you know what I'm saying? I tell him, yo, what is this? I complained, you know? And I tried to pass it back to him. When I tried to pass it back to him, he was like, nah, smoke. And he went to the room. When he went to the room, I ran for the door. He came and chased me, bro. Before I could get out the door, he grabbed me by my throat, picked me up, slammed me 2 times on the wall. Boom, boom, hit my head. I fell. Boom, I got up trying to fight. He caught me. Bing, I fell again, you heard? I'm like, oh, snap, what is he doing to me? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he grabbed me. He was like, yo, calm down. He threw me on the table thing again, but the thing almost collapsed, you heard? So he's trying to hold me there. I'm fighting for all my life. Like, yo, get off me. I'm hitting him. Please, get off me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I mean, I guess the screaming made him nervous. He didn't want nobody to hear me scream, so he let me go. I ran out the house, bro. For real, I grabbed my shirt, and I just ran. I'm running down some block. I think it's called Post or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm running down the block with no shirt on. The shirt's in my hand. I'm like, oh, snap, bro. I got away. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lord Father God. You feel me? That made me mad nervous. So the first thing I did was when I didn't want to tell nobody, though, because I wasn't supposed to be out there. My mom's going to flip. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing I went and did was bought me one of these. You heard? This is a fact. I bought me one of these. And these things right here, you heard, became my habit. I started collecting them. I started buying one every time I seen one if I had the money. You know what I mean? It's real life respect. I almost got raped by a grown man somewhere in Washington Heights. You know? Never seen him again too. And if you watching this video, you know who you are. You know what I mean? And if anybody been through that experience, tell your parents, man. That's not snitching, you heard? That's nasty. That's disgusting. Get those people off the street. You know what I mean? But anyway, that was my 92. When the end of the school year comes, though, coming towards the end of the school year, I'm still a funny dude. I was selling weed. I got my hands on some bud. I was bringing it to school towards the end of the school year. One day, in the abandoned staircase in junior high school 80, you heard, I was serving this kid. His name is Jesus from Butler Project. Shout out to you, Jesus. God bless you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're all right. But anyway, one day, I'm serving Jesus some bud. You heard? And this officer, security guard dude, his name was Simon. If you went to junior high school 80, you remember Simon in 92. Yo, he saw me, bro. He saw me making the transaction. He was like, yo, Viscarando. And I ran. You know what I'm saying? This is like the last couple of days of the school year. I ran from him. I ran through the staircase. When I came off the first floor and I left my hand in the door, and I looked, Mr. Newman was coming. He was like, yo, Michael, what you doing? And I froze. I didn't know what to do. I got this weed on me. I'm like, oh, man, that's a wrap for me. You know? And the door slammed on my hand. Bow! Look, I still got the scar. You heard? I don't know if you can see it. It's underneath my nail. My nail went into my finger. He grabbed me. He was like, yo, don't run. He took me to the office. He patted me down. He found the weed. He threw it in the trash can. He's like, yo, I don't want to get you in trouble, but I have to kick you out of the school. I was like, nah, my mom's going to kill me, dog. He was like, well, you failing anyway. You hardly come, so you got to go to summer school. I'm like, damn, son, summer school. But it's summertime. Like, who wants to go to school in the summer, bro? He like, nah, you got to do it. Anyway, my mom, they told me that I was playing around in school. They made up a story for me. They didn't tell my moms about the weed. You heard, I had to go to the hospital, get stitches on my finger. You know what I'm saying? Went and did that. You heard? And then school was over. You feel me? And I'm going to junior high school 143 on Sedgwick for summer school. But I never go. I mean, I only went because it was fun. Now, back then, it was Zulu Nation, Decepticons. You know what I'm saying? You had all types of different crews in the Bronx. But Zulu Nation was like the poppin'est thing. You feel me? In that area, you know, they used to have the beads with the African thing and all that. Hip-hop was popping. You know what I'm saying? DJ Doo-Wop, DJ Kid Capri. You feel me? DJ Double R, Jibo the Pro. Like, this was those days where this is how it was. This is what we did. You feel me? Helly Hansons, Cross Colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I went to 143 for the summer. And that's what I love to see. You feel me? I started trying to get down with all that stuff too. I wanted my Cross Colors. I wanted my Tommy Hilfiger. Shout out to Grand Poobah. You know what I'm saying? Brand Nubian. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be that. You heard? When I went to 143, that was all 143 was about. Hip-hop fashions, those hip-hop music and getting down for your crown. It was a lot of fights. It was a lot of everything. 80 was the popping in school during the year. But for summer school 143, it was popping, bro. You heard? They was getting it on, like, psh, for real. So, you know, shout out to Shaka, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Laval, Clyde from Gun Hill. You know what I mean? Shout out to all them real brothers from back in the days, Ray. You know, I went to 143, though, until one day they took us to a trip to Jacoby Hospital. Me and this Puerto Rican kid, I can't remember his name, but I had some bud. I was getting bud from Gold Star Records, and I was selling it, you know what I mean, in school. So one day they took us to a trip, to Jacoby Hospital. We was gonna go meet the nurses and the doctors. They was gonna give us this spiel that we could be anything we want when we grow up. I don't know. I never made it inside the hospital. When we took the bus, on the bus ride to the hospital, I told that kid, that Puerto Rican kid, I'm like, yo, when we get to Jacoby, I don't live that far. You know what I'm saying? We could almost walk to my house. I got bud. I'm gonna light you up. I'm gonna blaze you up. They're like, all right, that's what's up. So when we get off the bus and all the kids are walking in a line into the Jacoby Hospital, we played the back and snuck off. I went and smoked weed with the dude, We had a good time. My mom's is working, you know what I mean? We went through Allerton, then we smoked a couple blunts, pieced the brother out. He went his way, I went home. I'm thinking my mom's at work, to be honest with you. When I walk in, though, my mom's is like, yo, how was school? I'm like, what you doing home? She's like, no, I took the date. How was school? I said, oh, it was all right, it was all right. I'm lying to her, and she know I'm lying because the school reported that I went missing, to call them back if she sees me. You know the wiffle ball bats? She has one of those, And I'm over here lying to her. She already knows the answer. I'm stupid, She's like, so how good was school? I was like, oh, it was good. She was like, how's your trip to Jacoby? I said, we met the doctors. I'm lying, bro. She pulled out the wiffle ball bat. Black, I think he caught me in the neck. Black, I think he caught me all over my body. My mom's wiffle ball battered me, bro. That's a fact, for lying to her especially, you know what I mean? Anyway, I get kicked out that school too. You feel me? I get kicked out that school too. It's still 1992, going into 1993 now, right? Well, I guess it's about 1993 now, you heard? Yeah, it's about 1993 now, summer. And I got kicked out that school, you feel me? I gotta wait to go to my zone school now because 80 don't want me. 143 don't want me. I gotta go to junior high school 135. And junior high school 135 was lit. Word. Junior high school 135 was super duper lit. And I'm gonna tell you more about that, man, for real. That's a fact. It got crazy in there. I loved it. Probably the best school I ever went to in my life. So many dope memories. And I'll tell you about that next time. It's Antonio Bicicleta, Latin Pain, everything. The Word Verse Little Mikey. Real life, real spit. No bullshit.
Yeah. I waited a long time for this one, son. No. Wanna take y'all on a trip. Back in the day. It go hot peas and butter. Come and get your supper. Run and tell your mother about that wild Latin brother. Funny mother, could've been in living color. Rep the boogie down Bronx like no other. In a fresh white tee, jean shorts with the chuckers. On the waistline, 9 milli grip rubber. Still wondering if the hood'll take 'em under. Gun runners and rat hunters. Guns clap loud like thunder. We in the Bronx, no wonder.